In this video, I'll show you how to insulate a garage door. First, I'll show you some of the options at the hardware store. This 4x8 sheet of rigid foam has an R value of 5 and costs about $35. Then here we have our 3.9 4x8 sheet for $15.78. And then we have these foil bubble insulation, which is supposedly an R value of 3 on its own on a garage door. And we got 150 feet of foil tape. Then there's 1.5 inch thick rigid foam, but that's just a little bit too much. We need more like 1.25. There's this whole kit, but it's for 8 to 9 foot garage doors, and my mom's is 16, and that's about 60 bucks. So this should be all we need to insulate the garage door. The ledges on the garage door were about 1 3/8 of an inch, so I wanted to get more insulation in there than just the 1 inch styrofoam. So that's why we're putting on this roll of bubble foil first. This went in really easily because it was cut to 16 inches and that was the exact width of each segment of this garage door. Now I'm securing it with a couple pieces of foil tape. And with a pair of scissors, it was easy to cut slots and little pieces out so that it could fit around any brackets. Here I'm measuring 16 inches across, and then using this piece of wood to guide the saw as I cut it out. As long as you've cut it a little oversized, it should squeeze in quite nicely. These 4x8 sheets were perfect for this garage door, and though I bought 4 of them, I actually only needed 3 to complete it. For any brackets that may get in the way, you can simply mark out what you need to cut out with a pen, and use the saw to remove it. Then put some foil tape across each joint. And I find it easiest to get it started, then pull away the backing as I'm smoothing it with the other hand. Now I'm taping between the insulation and the garage door, and this is really going to help keep it in. I had been thinking to use some construction adhesive to stick the panels to the doors, but between the friction fit and the tape, I really don't think it's necessary. And of course, for the lower segments, you might as well raise the garage door and make your life a little easier. So far, so good. With so much insulation on the panels now, it seems kind of silly not to have any where the hinges are. So here I'm cutting the bubble foil to fit right there between the panels. Putting this in is super easy. The trickier part is taping it up. Because we need to work the tape into a 90-degree corner, I'm first getting it stuck along one edge and then slowly working it towards that corner before I then apply it to the other surface. Putting some strips of tape along the sides really helped hold the panels in tighter. So that's it. It took about 3.5 hours, cost 150 bucks, and was really satisfying. Hope this helps.